with increasingly unrepentant anti-democratic rhetoric, as well as sweeping claims of unchecked presidential power. Donald Trump is underscoring the profound choice voters may face next year. The Republican leader has argued in multiple courts that because of his role as the former president, he is immune from the laws and precedents under which other Americans are judged. This has major implications, and not just for the courtroom accounting that has yet to materialize in its first tumultuous period, given that he has a good chance of winning the presidency again. He narrowly leads President Joe Biden in swing state polls. It also raises serious constitutional questions about the limits of presidential power. That's why the 2024 elections will represent such an important period in American history. The entire constitutional basis of the U.S. government may be in danger. Trump's untamable concept of the presidency sheds light on how he will behave in a second term, given his apparent belief that any action a president can take is, by definition, legal. He has already vowed to use another 4 years in the White House to carry out personal revenge against his political enemies. If twice-impeached former president wins Republican nomination and presidency, it is already clear that a second term risks destroying principle that presidents do not have monarchical power. Judge refutes Trump's post-presidential immunity theory. The courts may be only institution standing in way of former president, who faces 4 criminal cases, including 2 for alleged election interference related to allegations of in 2020 contest he lost. He pleaded not guilty to all cases filed against him and did not allege any wrongdoing. In a blow to Trump's strategy, Trump's seizure of power was rejected in a landmark opinion last week by U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan, who will preside over the trial to overturn the federal election that begins in March. But consistent with his attempt to delay criminal trials until after November election, Trump appears likely to take case all-way Supreme Court. If it rules, this court will face one of most important decisions on scope of presidential power in decades. Chutkan, with his broad view, dismissed many aspects Trump's argument and went to heart the former president's vision power. Writing his 4 years service as commander-in-chief do not give him sacred right kings to avoid power, criminal liability governing its citizens. The idea that presidents are subject to same legal constraints as other citizens and that every American is equal before the law underpins U.S. legal and political system. But this is something Trump is constantly trying to reverse. The former president's assault on fabric of American democracy is also evident in Biden administration's efforts hold him accountable for attempts to undermine integrity of 2020 election. As an attempt rigged 2024 election, Trump this weekend, for example, took aim at claims from